Hey everyone, about a year ago, just a few weeks and a year ago, Norwegian Cruise Line decided to change from free at sea to more at sea, giving you more options, more value, more things that you could take advantage of. Today, we are headed back to free at sea. Let's go talk about it. Hey everyone, Johnny from Byte Size Cruises. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are addressing the new more at sea, free at sea, more at sea, free at sea. So we were at free at sea with Norwegian Cruise Line about a year ago and a little bit, where you got some different things included with your cruise. And then there was a free at sea plus that you could add on, which would include some Starbucks, some bottled water, an upgraded drink package. And then about a year ago in September, Norwegian switched over to more at sea, and more at sea gave you an unlimited drink package. There were no longer limits on the amount of drinks or the dollar amounts of drinks, which was kind of nice. And they just changed up the verbiage and the marketing and switched up a few things in the packages. Some of those things that people liked, some of them they didn't like, and there was no longer a plus version. So there wasn't a more at sea plus. So today we are switching back to free at sea with some changes. So let's get into all of the changes that are happening in this new free at sea package. So right now, if you have more at sea, you will continue to have more at sea. If you book a cruise starting today on November the 5th, you will be transitioned to the new free at sea program. There will be some other things coming as well. Those things are not released yet. So for today, more at sea, if you have booked before today, you will continue to have your more at sea. And that will include everything that you currently get. The current price for that is on a 1 to 7 night cruise, it's about $30 per person per day. On an 8 to 11 night cruise, 27, 12 nights plus, it is 23. And this applies to all guests in the stateroom. Guests age 3 to 20 will include the unlimited fountain soda package, etc., obviously, right? So currently, if you have that, you will get the specialty dining piece of it as well. You can pick your perks as well. So you could pick open bar, you could pick specialty dining, Wi-Fi, excursion credits. You can mix and match some of those, but this is what you get now. You get the unlimited drink package. You get specialty dining on a 2 to 3 night cruise. And this is where more at sea is very confusing. If you're in a balcony or above, you get one meal, one specialty dining meal. If it's on a 4 to 6 night cruise, you're going to get 2 meals. If it's a 7 night cruise and you're in a balcony, you're going to get 3 meals, 8 to 11, 4, 12 plus in a balcony, 5 meals. If you are in a studio inside or ocean view on a 2 to 7 night, you get 1 meal. Pretty easy to figure that one out. On an 8 to 11, you get 2, and 12 more, you get 3. This applies to guests 1 and 2. And then the internet, which is always crazy, which is really going to continue to be a little bit crazy. We'll get into it. Right now, you get various minutes of Wi-Fi based on how many nights your cruise is. That's it, just based on that. And then you get a $50 excursion credit per tour currently, and that is for guest 1. And this applies to all guests who booked before today. Now, moving on with the new free at sea, when we talked to everyone in Norwegian, they were really transparent and upfront and said, look, more at sea just didn't resonate the way that we wanted it to. Free at sea, everyone loved. We are heading back to free at sea, and let's talk about the slight changes that we're going to see here on this upfront here, the initial changes that we're going to see starting today. Free at sea, it is now back to free at sea. Offer remains the same. Only the pricing is going to change a little bit slightly here for guests and gratuities. So you're now not paying for the package. You're strictly just paying for gratuities. So the package gratuities are $28.50 per person per day for all guests that are 21 and above. So to get free at sea, it is $28.50 per day per adult guest, which gives you unlimited drinks, unlimited soda, unlimited juices, the whole 9 yards. If you are under 21, you're just going to get the soft drink and juice package. Guests 1 or 2, age 3 to 20, obviously it's going to be $12.50 per person per day. Next up, let's talk about specialty dining. We're just changing this very slightly, and to me, this is great. This is going to change to something that's much more simple. Before we had that huge chart, now we have a very, very simple thing here. If your cruise is 2 to 4 nights, you get one specialty dining meal. Doesn't matter what type of room you're in, you get one. 5 to 6 nights, you get 2. 7 to 8 nights, you get 3. 9+ nights, you get 4. So much, much more simple. And the package gratuities are $20 per person per meal. So this applies to the first 2 guests on the menu. Guests that are 12 and under dine free from the kids menu. Specialty dining is now a package gratuity rather than a cover charge. So you're just paying for the gratuities. You're not actually paying for the cover charge unless you dine outside of free at sea here. Now for the internet, I don't love the fact that we're still doing minutes in 2025. However, here we go. They just simplified this here on the new free at sea. All guests in the stateroom get 150 minutes of high-speed Wi-Fi powered by Starlink. That's it. Doesn't matter how long your cruise is, you get 150 minutes. There will be opportunities to upgrade. No changes on the excursion credit, $50 per shore excursion in every port. Even if you take more than one shore excursion in a port, you get $50 off of each one of those. This happens on all bookings that start today and moving forward. Anything prior to this date are grandfathered in at the more at sea. So you're more at sea if you booked before today. You are free at sea if you book today or after. Keep in mind, there will be upcoming changes, upcoming additions, opportunities to upgrade and do different things. None of that is released yet, so we're not going to talk about it. But that is the new free at sea. Keep in mind, everything is basically similar to what you had before. You're not losing any benefits. So you're getting the drink package. It's just priced out differently where you're paying for gratuities. The specialty dining has been simplified, and the amount of meals you get has been simplified based on your length of your cruise. Nobody's losing anything. In the end here, if you're in an inside ocean view or studio, you are gaining some specialty dining on a longer cruise, which is great. Everybody is gaining a little bit. The lower people are gaining a little bit of internet. Not a big deal. To me, this is like the biggest nothing ever, the internet piece of it. And then shore excursion, nothing changes. A lot of verbiage change, slight updates in the package. That's it. If you have any questions, feel free to email me at jp@bytesizecruises.com. We'll also talk all about this on the live stream tonight at 7 p.m. Join us at Byte Size Cruises on our live stream at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful day and hope you enjoy your new free at sea. Happy cruising. Bye.